God, I'm so sorry for being late. I'm so sorry. My bad, y'all. I had to get me some tea. I had to get me some tea. Here I is. I'm sorry for being behind. Shout out to Lois Cox in the building. Shout out to my auntie Shaky in the building, the moderator. My beautiful member Lois Cox is in the building. Shout out to everybody out there keeping us on our toes. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to give me some tea real quick. I was like, man, I knew I was running late, so I had to push the button, at least come on, at least let y'all know I was coming. I just had to get me some tea. Mm. But you know how we do. Uh O O OMG. Man, check me out. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no doubt. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no doubt. No Diddy. OMG. Diddy, 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 diddy. I don't know. That's just my intro. I'm sorry. I feel good when I do that. I'm ready to get the show started. Shout out to Lois Cox up in the building. My member in the building. Members in the building in that green. She says, "Good morning, Don and chat. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, and all that good stuff." I am your host with the most, Easy TV. And if you can, everybody put the thumbs up for me, for me, for me, for me. That means like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure it says and share me out. Shout out to y'all. Oh my God, the Diddy doc on Zeus got the industry shook. The industry is scared. And reason why I say that because they don't know what the Diddy boys, Christian Combs and Justin Combs, or I should say Justin Combs and Christian Combs, gonna say in that doc. Who they gonna expose? Who they gonna expose? Oh, we don't know. And then we got some more people in the chat. Auntie Shaky said, "You're good." My auntie, oh, that's my auntie. That's my auntie Shaky. Oh, I love my shout out to my auntie Shaky in the building. Love you, auntie. She said, "Blessings, love, nephew, love you more." I want to go to the damn. I see a couple of people commenting. I love it. I love it. Vietnam Tobacco says, cannot, 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 or something like that. I don't know. Shout out to you, Captain Caveman. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Sorry, sir. I hate to disappoint you, dude, but I never, ever, ever, ever seen. No, I ain't gonna say I never seen it, but I've never used it. I'm lying if I've never seen it. I've seen it before, but I never sniffed it, never smoked it, never. Yeah, I was scared even to touch it. Is that caffeine working? Yeah, that's that caffeine. I had two little shots of espresso, and then I ride my bike every morning. If you don't know, so I ride my bike before I come to work, and then I take two shots of espresso. Now I'm drinking green tea. Green tea has caffeine in it as well, and it's hot and it's warm. I like how I feel to get my vocals all on point. No Diddy. So shout out to y'all and who I can't pronounce your name, but Dave at the end. I'm gonna say your last name. Your last part is Dave. Is that caffeine working? Yes, it is. Mr. Slim Fam, Slim Pam. Man, oh, and get back to work. What is this filming on the job? Shout out to you. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, I'm old. I'm 100 years old. Captain Caveman, because I got because he got laced. He got laced. Negative. Shout out to y'all in the chat. We in here having fun. Y'all trolling. I'm trolling. Hey, we all trolling. What's up, the advice guy? Good morning, everyone. What's up, the advice guy in the building? Lois Cox says riding your bike must give you good energy too. Oh yeah, that bike ride is something else. And I'm gonna get to the topic in a minute, but I like to, conversate in between the topic and have some damn dialogue with the chat, so y'all won't feel like, why am I here? I'm just listening to. It's good to get information too, but it's also good to have dialogue, and so the people can feel like, damn, Don is talking to me all the way from LA, and I'm in Japan, or I'm in New York, and I'm in Boston, or whatever they at, down south. I'm in Texas somewhere, Alabama, Chicago, whatever. Up north, and our north is the Bay Area. Anyway, I'm from Los Angeles, Scandalous, California. You feel me? Um, so yeah, and then boys in the hood for good. Yo, what's up? You like my grill gang? I haven't seen your photo yet, but shout out to you. Life with the sheriff, my beautiful members in the chat in that green. Woo, in that beautiful green. That beautiful member, Lois Cox out of Fort Worth, Texas. Pull up on the channel. You know what I'm saying? Dave in the building. What kind of work do you do? I do top flight security of the world, Craig. Oh yeah, before I get into the topics, Boys in the Hood for Good says I'm in Chirac. Shout out to you. So what's the channel all about? The advice guy. This channel is all about trending topics, but right now I'm on a Diddy. I go on a no Diddy rants. I'm on a no Diddy rant because the 50 Cent, the Diddy, the Reckoning came out. So ever since Diddy uh 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 uh, uh settled with Cassie back in 2023, late 2023. I've been on the Diddy train. No Diddy, no Diddy, talking about the history of Diddy and all the, the funny behavior with Diddy, all the different artists allegedly, not allegedly, different artists has complained they ain't got paid. You know what I'm saying? All kind of things with Diddy. And then I mix it in with trending topics. Like yesterday, we talked about Tyler Perry for a minute. I talked about politics for a minute. It depends. I'm not loyal to a topic. I just right now I know that Diddy stuff is booming again, so I'm all about Diddy right now. I'm a capitalist. I go where the trending topics is at. I like your energy, gang. Keep it up, homie. On the for sure. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, boys in the hood for good in the building. Frank in the building. The 45 SE in the building. Shout out to you, Southeast or something like that. For the 45 Southeast in the building. Where's that at exactly, Frank? Tell me where y'all from. Freddie Mimic. Did you meet Diddy? Back in the, I never met him. But I did. I used to tour with Skilo back in the days. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. You can catch me on Conan O'Brien Skilo live performance. I'm number 23. I'm running around. That's the only evidence I got. You know what I'm saying? Look, Conan O'Brien Skilo live performance. I was his hype man for like 3 years, almost 3 years, like two and a half. But anyway, so I seen Diddy and Big a lot, you know, throughout this doing different summer jam shows or whatever. We wasn't on tour with them, but we'll be like, those big bills with his 12, 20 acts. You know what I'm saying? 20, 12, 20 acts. And they was like the headliner, and we'll be like at the beginning or the middle. I ain't gonna even front to you, you know what I'm saying? It was a hit at one point, but um you know what I mean? Biggie and them just had they was platinum. You know what I'm saying? We was platinum too with that single. Well, it wasn't my money, it wasn't my song, but I feel like I was a part of it. Shit, I helped build it. Anyway, let's go to the chat. I love talking to y'all. Y'all talk to me, I talk back. Shout out to the chat. Y'all talking, I'm talking. Ryan Rogers. Tyler Perry is demonic, man. According to two different lawsuits, with Tyler, um, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, man. We've been hearing about the vetting system for years in the industry. The casting couch, I kept forgetting to say that yesterday. The casting couch and the hazing processes. You know what I'm saying? Uh, the couch You know what it is. Do you want to? Can when you sleep with? Would you do something on that couch? Actually, you know what I mean? Or the vetting system where they vet you. They ask you different questions about politics, religion, to see where your head is at, to vet you, to see where your mindset. See if you fit their philosophy. Then it was the third one, and then the hazing, the different hazing. Go walk, go give me some cheesecake, stuff like that. Just to give you an example, Diddy, give me some cheesecake. You know, just to see like a fraternity would do. You know what I'm saying? Got you. Shout out to Vice Guy, David in the building, Jail, Jay Z too. Lock Jay Z up too. Hey man, so when I met the baby on your party doc got the industry shook. So now, what will Justin and Christian Combs doing this doc? Are they gonna go after people? I hope they go after a couple of people. I hope they go after Jay Z. I hope they just mention him once and say because we heard the AI version of there was of Puff and whatever one of the sons talking about where's Jay? Jay ain't saying nothing. I don't think that was real, but I would love to them to address high profile artists that's being quiet during the Diddy trial, during the Diddy incarceration, and tell who's really behind the scenes chipping them off. That's not really public, but that's actually chipping them off behind the scenes. I would love to hear that. So I hope they expose the industry in this doc. You know what I'm saying? Expose their exposure. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they got exposed. Expose 50. I love 50, but I would love to hear whatever Diddy has on 50. Woo! I would love to hear what dirt 50 has on. Hey, it's more content. It's more content. Um, Let me go to the chat. Frank in the building said 45 cent to or 50 cent and nickel back together again. Man, shout out to Freddie Mint memes in here. That's dope, man. Thank you, Freddie. You know what I'm saying? Green is good, Lois Cox says. She says, "What's up to Life with the Sherry in the building?" Xavier Perez. I was at the party. Shit was lit. Nobody will be arrested. He's saying at the Diddy party. Now it's different levels to the Diddy parties. There's different levels. You got the levels where you just there to have fun, have a drink, whatever, and just whatever they serving, but what's in the drinks you don't know. But then it's the after party of the show. That's where that's where all the red lights and blue lights and it's the other party. It's two different parties. Now, just because they was at the regular industry party, like I was at one years ago in New York, when I had close contact to them, and I actually met Total up close in New York. It was called Unique Distribution Party. I don't know what that means. I bet you they know this. Oh my God, he was there. I bet you they're gonna be like, I bet you it's something. It means something in New York. I don't know, or to whatever, or the music industry back then. They'd be like, oh my God, I heard a unique distribution. I don't know what unique distribution is, but they was perform. Faith was performing there. Big was there. All the bad boy was there at that point. Puff was there. Um, so that's the only up close. And then during the shows, we in the background, so we'll walk. We'll see him walking past or whatever, but no up close. I never got a hey, what's up? I never got a hey, what's up with him. You know what I mean? And I could have to Diddy or Biggie, but I didn't. I was with Ski, so I didn't want to be D riding. That's what we call it. I didn't want to be D riding. That was 30 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. Man, that's a trip. How time go by that fast. You know what I mean? Um, until we band together and actually try to make a difference. Shout out Xavier Perez. Bishop in here says why. What's up, Yvette Bell in the building? Bishop, what do you mean by why? 50 is a troll. Yeah, 50 is a troll, and I love it. We all troll. All of us low key. I know I do. I low key troll. I be trolling too sometimes under fake channels and shit. Now I'm trying to make another channel. That name might pop up as my new channel. They gonna know it's me. Me saying some wild stuff in somebody else's chat. Yvette Bell says, "Good morning, everyone. Please hit the like button and share. Share me out." Bishop said, "You'll never see 50 Cent troll someone that don't look like him." Hmm. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. We getting some conscious in here. We get some consciousness in here. I can't think off record, but I know he trolled somebody, but I can't think off record. You might be right or you might be wrong. I don't know. Might be right, might be wrong, Bishop. I don't know. I gotta look up some more all the people he's trolled. I gotta Google that. Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Scotty says. Scotty in the building. Advice man, just sub. Thanks, bro. Scotty, dodge the bullet. Sparkin says, "What up, Urkel? What up? How you doing? How you doing? My name is Urkel. I'm 100 years old. I'm back. Where's Laura?" Yeah. Bishop said, "Damn near every one of different backgrounds have those Perry. Why they're getting trolled by 50? I don't know." Schoolie C in the building. You work in a laboratory? Yeah, man. I'm a damn engineer. Uh, Sparta said only G's wear earrings. Well, I used to wear one on my left earring on left hand side. I don't know if you can see the little hole right there. I don't know if you can see it. It used to be it's closed off, but I had a little earring on the left. Now they said if you did it on the right, you were a certain way, and if you did it on the left, you were cool. But if you got two, they said you were considered bi. I don't know, man. That was just the rules in my era. Now it doesn't even matter. I think it's just fashion. People just do them and just get them for the hell of it. I don't know about the people wearing earrings meaning your G. I don't buy that. Some people are just eccentric and they just want to look different. They'll put an earring in their nose or in their tongue or whatever. I wouldn't do all that. You know what I'm saying? Lip and all. To each his own, man. To each his own. But only thing I didn't like about when women do it, I would never ever kiss a woman that had a ring on her tongue because I just think about all the times. Ugh, it might does she take it out and clean it? Ugh, or she keep it in? Ugh. So just had a flashback. I'm sorry, y'all. Look, I ain't even covered the topic yet. Shout out to y'all. I'm conversating with y'all. This is a different live so far. The first 19 minutes. The first 19 minutes is dope. I'm interacting with y'all and I love it. Whether it's good or bad, just like Elliot Jameson says, get to work, color clown. See, you know what I'm saying stuff like that. You know. How about getting to work? I don't have to go to work to another 43 minutes, sir. Or is it 53 more minutes? Yeah, 53 more minutes. Bro, pure vibes. Thank you, Scotty, man. Thank you, Scotty, man. Chillest guy on YouTube. Yeah, subscribe, like the video, hit the notification bell. Make sure it says all color man. Get your A to work. Okay, you on some race stuff. So you can troll me and all that, but once you start talking about a race, I'm just gonna put you on 10 seconds. 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you on 10 seconds. Normally I don't do that. Normally I let people rock, but when they start talking about color, race, gender, religious people stuff, then I got to time you out. You know what I'm saying? You can talk about my glasses, the bald head, the funny teeth. Lois Cox said 30 years. Yeah, man, long time ago went by that fast. The first 50 years of my life, I don't, man. That's why I'm begging the Most High. Please bless me with another 50. Them first 50 went by fast. Choo! We are all colored. Yeah, yeah. It's just how he was kind of put it. I don't know what he, I don't know. I don't know. It seemed kind of racial. It seems kind of racial. You know what I'm saying? Seemed kind of racial how he was putting it. I don't know. I don't know the energy of it. Anyway, damn, I'm up here. I talked to y'all like for 20 minutes straight. Didn't say nothing about it. Hey, maybe wait, that's not even a picture I want to show. Let's see, is this it? Boom. Damn. Look at Lois Cox, right? So they're still pondering. He's still pondering the suing, uh, the reckoning series and Prince release date moved up. But anyway, I didn't want this picture anyway. I wanted a different picture. That's just one of the articles I was going to cover, but I want to cover this one right here. The Diddy boys. We got to go back to the Diddy boys. This about to be this doc. Woo! I want to hear what these young bros gonna say. Are they gonna expose the industry? Let me see. Let me find a clip. It was something I wanted to show with them. Um, let's let's go to Law and Crime Network. 50 Cent cooked Diddy for real, for real. He did. Stone bass players. He cooked them, man, cooked them. Shout out to we forgot that these two dudes got lawsuits with Diddy pending. Yeah, we y'all forgot. Shout out to this. This was like a year ago on Law and Crime. This was a year ago. A year ago. Look at this. So if they coming out being in the public, so now we have to show things that's with their name attached to it. Right? Now that the kids are now out in public, the Diddy boys, they grown. They ain't no little kids, they grown. So it's fair use. You know what I'm saying? Here we go, fair use. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. I ain't even got the damn I gotta make sure the sound is perfect. Hold up. Let me get that Bluetooth popping. Bluetooth mode. Y'all hear that? Oh, we gonna get it connected. Watch, it's gonna say connected. Usually I do it before, but hey, here we go. Connected. Listen, here we go. Fair use.
Coming against P. Diddy with a string of new civil lawsuits filed against the embattled music icon just this week. But Diddy isn't the only one who's facing some major allegations. Two of his sons, Justin and Christian Combs, are both name dropped in several civil suits that list Diddy as a defendant. And the accusations against them are pretty serious, ranging from drugging victims and sexually assaulting them to apparent involvement in a shooting. We're breaking down all the allegations against both sons and speaking with former federal prosecutor Nima Rahmani about whether they could face criminal charges. I'm Sierra Gillespie, and this is Law and Crime News. The allegations against 54-year-old Sean Diddy Combs have dominated headlines for more than a month, and he spent most of that time at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, held on some pretty severe federal charges. Just last month, he was indicted by a grand jury on charges of racketeering, conspiracy. I want to get straight to the. Let's fast forward to. We know that we want to get to his sons. Shit, we got convicted. This is old. This is a year old. So here we go. Often sued. As an aside, this is the same night that Lil Rod alleges Diddy forced a civil suit against Diddy. In his lengthy lawsuit, Lil Rod straight name drops Justin Combs, describing him as someone who solicits prostitutes, underage girls, and sex workers. Woo! Damn, Lil Rod didn't mention that in the doc. So 50 was being PC on the doc. He didn't mention the boys too much. But now that the boys about to come out with they doc, 50 gonna be petty and bring Lil Rod back and have Lil Rod explain what he means to elaborate more on his lawsuit, saying that once again, what happened, Lil Rod? Lil Rod said what? Lil Rod, remember him? Remember Lil Rod? Let me show y'all his picture one more time. I hate to laugh. It's not funny, man. So all this takes us. Remember Lil Rod in the doc? Remember him? Yeah, remember him? He was, oh man, I woke up and things was hurting.
You know, at least he was man enough. People bagging on him, making jokes out of it, but at least he was man enough to come in from the whole world and say what he said allegedly when he woke up. Different things was hurting. Now we forgot about in the lawsuit that he places Justin in the damn thing. Whoo, this is heavy. This was a year ago. Law and crimes on it. Here we go. Fair use. Listen.
Back to February, when Rodney Jones, also known as the producer Lil Rod, filed civil suit against Diddy. In his lengthy lawsuit, Lil Rod straight name drops Justin Combs, describing him as someone who solicits prostitutes, underage girls, and sex workers. There's actually a picture of Justin Combs with an allegedly underage girl shown in the lawsuit.
Whoa! Damn, Lil Rod has some receipts. Lil Rod got a picture with Justin with some girl. You can't see it. It's in the red. I'm glad you can't see it because I don't want to show nobody. People they try to find any little loophole on YouTube to get you struck. But thank God. But yeah, he got it in the law. Man, he got videos of that alleged pow pow. What he said, man, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. Shout out to Louisiana lady. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Louisiana. Say, hey, what's up, Louisiana lady? What's up? One Touch Detailing. Shout out to No Pride in Jenna. And shout out to y'all. You know what I mean? Said facts, new in here. Shout out. Subscribe, y'all. Like the video, subscribe. Like the video, subscribe. Make sure you know that I go live Monday through Friday, 4:45 a.m. West Coast time, 6:45 a.m. Central time, and 7:45 a.m. East Coast time, Monday through Friday. Pull up on your boy. I probably said it twice, so 6:45 Midwest time. And 4:45 a.m. West Coast time and 7:45 a.m. East Coast time, Monday through Friday. Pull up on your boy. And subscribe to my other channel too, Don Messi. It's in the chat. It's pinned in the chat. It's pinned in the description. Sub to that channel as well. Don Messi. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Haley Clark in the building. I sub. Thank you. Thank you. One Touch Detailing. What's good, bro? That story just keep getting worse. It's a whole documentary dropping on Justin Combs. Woo! That's what I'm saying. Like, I was trying to find more stuff. He's very low key. He doesn't do interviews, nothing. And then when you really see him, he don't really say too much. He been saying a little bit. He don't really say much at all. But Diddy's smart, man. He kept these dudes out the light a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So he kept them low. He kept them in the light, but low key out of light. That he didn't have them talk too much. He was the main spokesman of Bad Boy. Now they got to be the head because he's locked up. Diddy basically told him, y'all got to step up y'all game. I'm locked up. But yeah, they got a pending lawsuit. And then Justin and Diddy got a pending lawsuit. Now, will those lawsuits go any further? I don't know. Just read the chat before I keep on going, because I hate just, playing stuff and y'all talking to me, and I want y'all to feel like, you are a part of the show. You feel me? It's currently 3:15 where I'm from. Damn, where you at, base? It was 1:15? 1:15 in the evening? Damn. I mean, afternoon? He said 13:15, so that's 1:15 if y'all don't know. That's 1:15. I had to do my military time on here. I had to think about it. Yeah, that's 1 o'clock, 1:15. Not touching detail, not just remember Justin was going to free costs. I don't catch you on that one, but shout out to you, Aaron. The damn diddler. No, I repeat, no Diddy, bro. Yeah, no Diddy. So if you a no Diddy dude, put no Diddy. If you a free Diddy dude, put free Diddy. Hey, I'm not gonna block you. I'm not gonna time you out. It's freedom of speech to a certain extent on here. Just don't talk about race, religion, politics. Well, a little bit. I guess you could talk because this is politics right here. You know what I'm saying? Rico Black McKillen, good. He didn't do my sister. I'm gonna come to court for him. Ooh, Rico. I don't know if he trolling, but shit, man, these Diddy boys gotta be, man, they gotta be careful trying to be the face. Now people gonna be digging. Like me, look, I'm going to the back. Look, I just looked up, I just went to Law and Crime. I forgot they did a whole damn show on the allegations on there. So this is it's never ending, man. It's never ending. They started it. It was dying down. This Diddy stuff was dying down. They the ones that want to come out with a doc and put some good image on Diddy, which is cool. Now it gives us more content. Even me mentioning him every day in my life is keeping his name ringing. Good or bad, his name is ringing. Freak off. He got seen in the footage several freak off videos. Yeah, man, that one private dancer, the dancer for money, the newest one that came out on Vlad TV. Yeah, man, he put out he let Vlad TV see a video of him Diddy and some girl in an alleged FO. You know what I'm saying? It's on Vlad TV channel. I don't want to cover it because it gets too graphic. It gets too graphic, and he tells the Tootsie Roll story is confirmed. Doing to some lawsuit that lady was talking about a Tootsie Roll or whatever. I ain't gonna get into detail because man, I'm trying to be real careful, bro. Cause this, the Diddy goons is watching, and Diddy got over 84 lawsuits pending right now. One Touch Detailing says, "Damn, I thought it was 77. Now it's up to 84." Oh, Louisiana lady, isn't he the one Diddy grabbed the kettle for his man? Yeah, Lil Rod said it was more than grabbing. Diddy, more than grabbing with Lil Rod. He just said in the doc he didn't want to talk about it, but in the laws, he said he woke up and things were sore. That's all I'm gonna say. And he don't know what happened. I hate to laugh. It's not funny. But shout out to Lil Rod for being bold, man. He didn't have to be real like that. Lil Rod didn't have to be bold like that. So shout out to him. Shout out to him. His lawsuit, whatever. That's a good lawsuit right there, man, because he got actual pictures and videos, phone calls of Diddy calling him, calling him Little Leroy. Hey, Little Leroy. Remember, he kept calling him Little Leroy. Little Leroy. Leroy. Who's the master? Leroy. Bruce Leroy, like Stacy voice. When they read their mother's diary, they're gonna be upset with their father. Ooh, allegedly. Ooh, we ain't even touched. See what I'm saying? There's so many rabbit holes with Diddy. It's so many rabbit holes. It's like what so much scandalous stuff, so much content. I haven't even touched Kim Porter yet. Like, I haven't even touched and digged into her background and what happened. And I seen it's all in docs. They got them all in docs. But I never covered it on my channel. I may touched it a little bit, but you heard Al B. Sure. Al B. Sure said that was his girl. Diddy stole Al B. Sure girl. Kim was Al B. Sure girl, man. Diddy stole her, and he's known for stealing girls. Remember when Kirk Burrows in the doc said, "This is too much information to stop. How can I stop?" Remember Kirk Burrows said in that doc, Diddy called me. Hey, Playboy, Playboy, come over. But Kirk Burrows goes over to Diddy's office next door. He said a woman was doing some things, which was his girlfriend. And he said, Diddy said, "Oh, I didn't want nothing." He wanted him to see him chilling with his girl. Damn, Diddy's scandals occurring allegedly, man. List after list, list after list. Ooh. Remember that $50,000 he spent? Allegedly, some girl in Atlanta that Suge was messing with, but they never tell who was the girl in Atlanta, Georgia, remember? And Suge allegedly, I mean, Diddy spent about 50 G's to get this girl, bro. Remember what he did with 50 Cent, baby mama? Paid a rent! Even during the trial! Even during the trial, her rent was paid. This was in the Fed case. Diddy is known to be a trick like a mug. Man, in order to get the chick, allegedly, he is known to be a trick in order to get the chick. Shout out to y'all. I gotta go to the bottom to the up because y'all talking. Shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all. I love y'all for pulling up on me. Make sure you pull up on me Monday through Friday, 4:45 a.m. West Coast time, 6:45 a.m. Central time, 7:45 a.m. East Coast time, Monday through Friday. Pull up on your boy. Man, it just don't stop. What era do you want? What era do you want? Mama said, knock you out. Hey, LL was my favorite rapper. Shout out to somebody in the chat. I can't pronounce your name. T-Po. You look like LL Cool J Drama Channel. I need love. Shout out. He's a tricky Diddy. Lois Cox. I'm hoping Clyde Davis gets exposed soon. Man, they better hurry up and expose Clyde. Clyde is almost 100 years old, literally. Clyde is 1 foot in the grave, like we say right now. 1 foot living and 1 foot in the grave, bro. Well, he got 2 feet. How old is Clyde Davis? How old is Clyde? Clyde. His mama named him Clyde. How old is Clyde? I'm trying to see what tab I am so I won't get lost. What tab am I on? I don't even know. I'll find it. I'll find the rest of the Diddy stuff. But I just want to look up Clyde Davis real quick. Clyde is like up there, man. Clyde Davis. He is like 1,000 years old, man. He a vampire, man. Come on, get his official age. What's his age? God dang, tell me the man age. They won't give me the age. Now I gotta Google some more. Just age. Damn, why can't you just tell me the age? Age! Shout out to y'all. 93. Almost 100 years old. He 93 years old, Aaron. I already say I'm 100 years old. Because the first 50 years of my life went, pshoom! Like I was in the music industry for like 2.5 years ago. 30 years ago! 30 years ago, somebody was born and had kids by then. There's somebody grandkids by now. Yeah, I'm Paw. I'm Paw. Shit. Excuse my language. Great job getting all the details for us. Thank you, Lois Cox. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm gonna go higher, see what y'all talking about. I just want to know who XX is. What you mean, Stacy? XXX. Last Dragon, you funny. You are the last dragon. Catching bullets, what is teeth? Catching bullets, what is teeth? Negro, please. Oh, man. You are the master. Kiss my Converse, right? Leroy. Kiss my Converse. Damn. Little Ron got allegedly stone base, man. Little Rod, man, went through it, bro. And didn't even get paid. That's the scandalous part about Little Rod. Little Rod did all that work. He flew Little Rod out to Miami to that private island. Remember, he was riding that bike. They was watching, what's that damn preacher? What's that preacher talking about? Have you been swallowed? They was watching him. What's his name? Have you been swallowed? What's the preacher name they was watching? He was riding that bike. He's looking all confused and shit. I was like, poor Little Rod, man. Little Rod was, TD Jakes. They was watching TD Jakes. They was riding a little, Damn, man, it looked like he was sore right there. Poor Lil Rod, man. At least Lil Rod got receipts. Lil Rod is bold to tell the world what happened to him. Salute to Lil Rod, man. This is current history. We're not even going to the 90s. We're not even going to the early 2000 teens, and now we in the 20s. And you got list after list after list. Diddy! Damn. Wow, and it don't stop and it won't stop. Wow. And shout out to them for putting out the content. I hope they put it out soon. Please. Diddy boys, put out this doc soon. I hope y'all expose whoever. 50, I know they mad at 50, so they're gonna expose 50. You know they're gonna try to go. They better shoot back. Go at 50, go at Jay-Z, Snoop, whoever, all the big people that's low key. Let's hear it. Ray J, let's go. Mention it all. Release the helms. Start snitching. Get your daddy out. Release the helms. Woo. Yeah, listen to Uncle Don. I ain't loyal to nothing but money. Let me stop. But wrong is wrong and right is right. But if y'all got exposed in order to get them out them doors, y'all better start. I was telling Diddy to snitch back then. I was like, Diddy, snitch. Tell him about the industry. Tell him about Clyde Davis. Tell him about Andre Harrell. Russell Simmons. Let it out. He didn't say nothing. He ain't say nothing. So when he come out, he gonna be the undisputed street king. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be able to walk around Harlem. Watch. It's gonna be a parade for the hood dudes with that mindset. Wow. But erase all the beatings, all the allegedly beatings, allegedly just erase all that. Erase the allegations of Biggie Smalls. Erase the allegations of Tupac. Just erase and erase. Just look past that. Because he stood tall. He didn't snitch. Wow. But what other stuff? And all the allegedly robbing his artists. Talking about, oh, he donated to this HBCU. What did he donate to his own artists? That's the part we want to. Damn. How hard is it to be like, boom, I effed up. Here y'all go. That's the biggest donation. Give back to the bad boy artist. And when he did, what happened? What had happened? What had happened was what May said, allegedly, that everybody who got their publishing back, royalties, whatever, had to sign an NDA. What May said, I'm not signing. That's why a lot of people ain't singing nothing. You wonder, like, where Total at? Why they ain't coming out? You know, different other people didn't. It's a lot more bad boy. I just remember them. You know, but they ain't really saying nothing. The lead singer, like, they ain't saying nothing. That let me know. Allegedly, there was some people was, man, they broke. We all broke. That was in the music industry. Unless you did some things for a little change. Unless, not all the time, but it's hard to get out this industry without some dirt on you for them to accept you. Allegedly. DL dudes, right, Taylor? Diddy Rear and Motorboat Natural says they broke and got things broken, man. Luckily, and I never, luckily, that's why I didn't last long. They probably like, oh, he ain't gonna get on that couch. Nope, no, sir, I'm not gonna get on that couch. I ain't getting on that couch. No couch. Can you? No, I don't want to sit on it. I ain't getting on no couch. Can you put on a dress? No. I ain't never been asked to put on a dress, but I did dress funny one time for a video with some with a wig and shit. I regret that part. I was like, damn, man, I was trying to try to get in a video any kind of way and look like a fool. I remember doing that. I'm like, damn. And just think what other people will do past what I did. I just put on a clown wig or some shit, big afro wig and some funny clothes or some shit like that. And that still bothered me. I'm like, damn. So just imagine what other people did beyond what I did. Wow. So what's going on behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen? Let us see your picture, Haley Clark. I don't have any pictures. Only thing I got, you got to go to Conan O'Brien. Let me see if I can put the link in the chat. Let me put the link in the chat so you guys don't think I'm lying. And you can go to my page. I do a whole video breakdown, like a 1-minute breakdown. Let me find it. Let me put the link in the chat. Let me put the link in the chat. I just gotta find. This computer goes lag a little bit. It lags a lot. Let me see. Skilo. That's who I was touring with. Skilo. Live on Conan O'Brien. And I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Y'all decide. You know what I'm saying? The video's not the best. It's over 30 years ago, but hey, if you can see how I move around, boom, spin around, spin, just look how I'm more energetic. You can see the same. Whoever's the most hype one, that's me. Number 23, that's me. That's me. Damn it, that's me. The hypest one. The hypest one. Damn it. You know what I'm saying? Let me put the link in the chat. Hold up. Copy. I'm old, y'all. I'm on this laptop. Hold up. I'm about to put it in there. It's taking forever. Here we go. Me on Conan. I'm spelling Conan wrong. It don't even matter. And then paste. There we go. Paste it in there. Go to that link right there. And tell me, is that me? You know what I'm saying? Number 23, the most hype one. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good. Yeah, man. I didn't write it. He wrote it. He wrote it. There's a lot of reasons. I sympathize with the artist. I seen Skilo go through it. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking to him over 15 years. I don't know where his mindset at. He probably in the business doing old school shows. I don't know. But this is just my view of Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I seen how my homeboy, you know what I'm saying, struggled in the business and got robbed. You know what I'm saying? And then you telling me artist after artist, they keep talking about how he allegedly robbed them too. So that shit is whack, bro. Just off that. That little bitty pebble of that. You know what I'm saying? It's whack as hell. I don't know how y'all don't understand why we saying no Diddy. You feel me? Yep. But anyway, Breeder O'Leary, Aaron said that electric boogaloo slide dip in the hip, stump, spin, shuffle, stump. No, he was on that track. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna stick in my era. I'm not trying to do all that with your feet all in the air and spin around and all that stuff. I'm not trying to do all that. I want to just stick to my stuff. Bam, pop lock, bam, I like spinning around. You know what I'm saying? Right, two-stepper. I'm a two-stepper. I'm a two-stepper. I'm sticking to my groove. I know I'm a 70s dancer. Kid and play, right. Kid and play. Spin around and shit. You know, the running man. I'm stick to my era. Stick to my era. Shit. The WAP. I'm gonna stick to my era. I'm gonna stick to my era. Shit. Every little step I take. Shit. I'm gonna be doing old school dances to new songs. Woo! That was the good old days, right? Shout out to you, Fire in the building. Love your energy. Thank you. I need some water. Drinking on that tea, get me pumped. So subscribe to this channel. What's up, one in the building? Woo! Aaron said I like that 90s grade school basketball guard at the time. I was short, so I used to love that song. See what I'm saying? 6'2" now, so I guess it worked. You wished and you got taller. Yeah. You feel me? I used to pray, bro, to be taller too. It never happened with me. I used to be, God, please, when I was in high school. I knew I wasn't going to grow no more after high school. I knew it. I said, God, please let me get a couple of more inches. I said, nah. He blessed me in other areas. I couldn't grow no more, man, after high school, bro. You know, once 18, it was over. I didn't grow no more inches, man. It was over. You know what I'm saying? I had a growth spurt from the 9th to the 10th grade. I grew like 3-4 inches and then 1 inch every year. Not all my other friends, boom, 5, 6 inches, 7 inches tall. I'm like, damn, just left me in the dust. We was all the same height in the 9th grade. And then 10th grade, 11th grade, they just kept going super taller. And I was just like stuck at 5'8". Forever. Forever, ever. And I played football, so I was athletic, ran track. I only ran track 1 year. I always talk about ran track. I played football more than anything. And so it wasn't that I wasn't active or nothing. And then after high school, now I'm with Skilo. I'm dancing on stage. Boom, boom, boom. Put the hands in the air. Yeah, all that, right? Wore a tank top one time in a picture. You could see a little muscle in my arm, but I didn't even work out. It was because I was dancing all the time. Dancing is good exercise. Boom. Good exercise. And I was cut. I was thin, but I was cut up. I was like, damn, because I was dancing every day on stage. I didn't even know that, you know. So I look at the picture, I'm like, ooh. Vinny said, dance on them, Unc. Unc, baby. Yeah, shout out to y'all. I know I'm 100 years old. I know. Well, taller than me, I'm 5'2". Shout out to you. That's how tall Skilo is. Maybe he about 5'3". Maybe 5'3", maybe 5'4", but I'm going to say about 5'3". If I'm taller than him. And I'm short. When I'm around him, I feel good. It's the only person I'm taller than. R.I.P. to the other hype dude in the video. The other hype man in the video name was Drew. And that video that's in the link, when we was performing live in Conan O'Brien in New York. That's why I love New York so much. They showed us love when we was out there. The women, everything. Woo! Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, let me go to read the chat. I gotta go. Free Diddy, no Diddy, Turbo. Aaron says ski low is really low. Yeah, he was really short. Shout out to Lucas Banner. Ball and chain or something like that. Shout out to one. Shout out to my auntie Shake. Say have a great day, everyone. Yeah, I gotta close up the show. What's up, one? Make sure y'all pull up tomorrow. Pull up tomorrow. Fire says that's what I'm saying. I'm 5'2", but I'm a female, so it's not too bad. Everyone passed me in height in middle school. See, you know what I'm saying. But see, that's not bad for a female. You know what I'm saying? 5'2" is cool, because when you throw on some heels, you about 5'6", 5'8". You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing is, I'll be having women that height, and they be talking about I'm super short. But I'm taller than you. How I'm short, a short man, but I'm taller than you? That part I don't get. You know what I'm saying? That height stuff. I didn't never have a complex. I was never ugly. I was never ugly, so I always, pass the face card, and the personality. My personality is what got me through more than anything. You know what I'm saying? My personality. I'm a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? A fun guy to be around. Shout out to Andrew. Not to be pumping myself up, but what y'all see is what you get. What you see, boom, boom, it's what you get. What you get? Hey, what you see? I'm out, y'all. I'm out. I gotta go. I'd like to thank everybody in the chat. Mwah, mwah. Make sure y'all pull up on me tomorrow. I go live Monday through Friday, 4:45 a.m. West Coast time, 6:45 a.m. Central time, and 7:45 a.m. East Coast time. Monday through Friday, pull up on your boy, the Diddy Boys. The Diddy Baby Oil Party. Doc got the industry shook. Who is the Diddy Boys going? Who they gonna blast? Who they gonna expose? And then Puff release soon? I don't know. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'd like to thank everybody for pulling up on me. Shout out to Life with the Sherry in the building. Says take care, everyone. Go to her channel, Life with the Sherry in the building. Andrew in the building. He said hit the like button. One in the building. Have a good day, OG. Everyone, boom. No Diddy, Aaron. Shout out to Aaron. All right, y'all gotta go. Mwah, mwah. To all the ladies and the single ladies, you get the leggy. Pow. Pow, pow, pow. And the homies, you get the pound. Poop, poop, poop. Uppercut. You know how we do. No Diddy. Yay, yay. Baby.